Hey guys, so today we're going to be covering how to install Git Bash to Windows. Now Git itself is a very popular tool and I personally love it. I use it for all sorts of my code tracking stuff. I've got my own GitLab instance where I upload code, I update it here and there, making changes, things like that. And to upload that code, to make those changes, to basically have a full log of what's going on when you update your code or other people's code, things like that. When you have different collaborators, you're going to want to use Git for this. Git will keep track of all that. It'll keep it in a log. You can see it like if you go to github.com. That's a very popular platform which uses Git to show who's done what and where and sometimes why, I guess is best way to put it. So we're going to go ahead, open Edge, and get to Git Bash. Now from here, git-scm.com/downloads, and we'll install this for Windows. And I would use the 64-bit Git for Windows Setup standalone installer since you're most likely going to be using Git on your system, not taking it with you. We'll let this download and open it. Minimize this. Now from here, we'll hit next. Install it in the default location. We can add it to the desktop so we can access parts of its tools later. Next. Next. And from here, we're going to use Notepad since we don't have any other default text editors installed. Let Git decide. Now, this is something that is more on your personal end of things. You can either choose to let Git decide what the main branch of your code should be. Sometimes this is master, sometimes this is main, sometimes it may be production, or you can override it yourself. So when you make new repositories, the default branch will be main, it may be circles, for example, whatever it may be. For this demonstration, we'll just keep it as circles, because why not? Now we can use Git from Git Bash only, allow it from the command line, or use Unix tools as well with Git. We'll keep this default and use Git from the command line and also from third-party software. We use the bundled OpenSSH, OpenSSL native library, OpenSSL library, not the native. This is Windows, right? And then we're going to do check out Windows style and commit Unix style line endings. This will be the most compatible where both systems, if you have maybe developers using both Windows and Linux, this will help to converge that into one, making sure that there's no issues. Because both Windows and Linux actually define line endings a bit differently, you may run into some issues, kind of like hidden characters that may mess up your code. And then we'll use min tty, and we'll keep this as fast forward or merge when you do want to pull. And we'll use the Git credential manager with file system caching. We will not be enabling symbolic links as this time we do not need to. And then we're going to leave all the experimental options off since we're most likely not going to use them, at least now, and install. Okay, now that Git Bash or Git has been installed, we're going to finish it. We're not going to launch it just yet. We do want to reboot the system just in case to update any paths, any other variables that may be needed, especially shell variables. So we'll restart, continue. Okay, and now that everything has been installed and we've rebooted, we'll go ahead and open a new shell. Nope, do not start. There we go. We'll cd to our desktop. Show, we have this one right here, and I'm surprised our Git Bash isn't showing up. Anyways, we'll go ahead, go find a random repository to clone. Okay, and here's an example we have. We'll just double check that Git is working. We'll copy this, run it git clone, and copy that link. Okay, and everything has been cloned. So now we can open that folder. We see all those files from that repository right here, now here, and we can make changes, upload, commit, take back, pull, whatever needs to be done, all through Windows now. If you guys do have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments below and let me know what you think.